Seeing raids that are being taken up in Chitradurga. That's a breaking update here that we're getting to you on Times Now. Chitradurga JDS candidate being raided today as Karnataka goes to polls. The JDS candidate in Chitradurga has been raided, and this is Raghu Achar. Information coming in of money being distributed. Imran joining us with the details. Yes, Imran.
Well, yes, this is the latest info coming from Chitradurga is that JDS MLA's house has been raided by the police, and they found 58 lakhs worth of cash to be kept in notes, and 8 lakh 83,000 in loose cash, and some 50 lakhs were kept in bundles to be for distribution. Apart from beer has been 239 liters of alcohol, and 9 liters of IML is what is kept ready for distribution to voters to influence them. That's the latest coming from SP Chitradurga, who's put out details saying that this raid has happened and 58 lakhs worth of cash and alcohol was stored in the house to distribute for voters. They have seized the materials. They have registered a case. We need to see what action follows further.
Okay, all right. Chitradurga is also one of the constituencies, one of the districts that is going to see a very close battle. Like we have mentioned, Sriramulu this time around not in action from Chitradurga district. It's going to be a close battle. That's what the experts have been saying. These are the visuals that we're playing out. The JDS candidate being raided by the officials, and 50 lakh in cash in covers have been found. Over 8 lakh in loose cash being found in cash. You're seeing these visuals as well that has been found by the officials. So the total amount that has been seized is a whopping 58 lakhs, over 58 lakh rupees. Cash being seized from the residence of the JDS candidate, and also alcohol. The IT and excise police as well as the election officials are also at the spot. That's the detail coming in. So Madhav, ahead of the elections, even as polling is continuing, it looks like the EC officials raided the JDS candidate's residence, also finding massive amount, almost 58 lakhs in cash.
Well, absolutely. That is the information that we have coming in at the moment. More details of what really was the tip-off, what were the circumstances awaited. But yes, a huge amount of cash that has been found. And particularly in Karnataka, we have seen how the huge number of cash seizures. Just recently, in fact, yesterday, the Election Commission put out how there have been record seizures of 4.5 times that of the previous assembly election. And it's not just cash, it is jewelry, it is other allurements that have been given, like in the form of liquor or drugs, etc., that also have been seized by the Election Commission. The fact that it's being caught on a day of polling is certainly very significant, because there are, in certain segments, candidates who choose to use unfair means, or the supporters who do so, and very often that happens on the day of polling itself to try and influence voters, and thereby this is a very, very significant seizure. What the further circumstances and details were, we will of course get more details on that, but certainly very, very significant from that point of view, because the Election Commission has been very careful to ensure that expenditure observers that they have in all constituencies this time round are particularly aware of the kind of movement of cash, and any kind of hint or complaint coming to them, they have acted upon. In this particular case, of course, what was the tip-off and what were the circumstances, details are still awaited.
Right. Officials are being extremely vigilant, but these are the details that we have at the moment. These are the visuals that we're getting for you. 50 lakh cash that has been found in covers that was allegedly for distribution. That's the claim that coming in, that it was meant for distribution around the constituency, and there was 8 lakh 83,000 rupees in cash that has been found by the officials. So the total amount coming up to 58 lakh 83,000. That's the amount of money that has been seized from the Chitradurga candidate's residence. This is the JDS candidate's residence that this money has been found from. Liquor also being found, huge amount of liquor, about 239 liters of beer being seized by the officials there. So the IT and excise police officials are currently at the spot as the raids are going on. But like Madhav has been mentioning, the officials have been extremely vigilant, paying the attention ahead of the elections as the polling goes on. Imran, these are the details coming in, of course sketchy details at this point, but the information suggesting that this was meant for distribution around the constituency. The information coming in of how cash had been put in covers for distribution.
Well, absolutely, it's a significant as because today people are going to vote, and it's quite interesting that on a polling day this seizure has happened. That means that the candidate was trying his utmost best to influence the voter there in the constituency, and 58 lakh rupees is what has been seized, and 13 liters worth of alcohol has been seized by the Chitradurga officials there, and this pertains to the JDS MLA Raghu Achar's constituency, and from his premises this materials has been seized, and SP Chitradurga has put out details on it, and the case has been registered. It is important that on a polling day, these voters were even to the last minute, even before they going for vote, they were being trying to influence by the candidate there, by the JDS Janata Dal secular party, and it is right-handed. The police has now caught 58 lakh cash. Whether it affects his candidature further, if he by chance wins the constituency, we have to wait and see. But this is a case which now has been registered, and investigations are on.
Okay, all right. Let's also get the details of the constituency. It's a three-cornered contest that we're seeing in Chitradurga. G.H. Tippareddy is a sitting MLA from the constituency. And of course, from the Congress party, we have Virendra Papi, as well as from JDS, Raghu Achar, who has been fielded. So this is a three-cornered contest that we are seeing here, and this is the candidate that we are talking about on the visuals. As we show you, of course, the cash that has been seized, and this is the candidate that we are talking about, the JDS candidate. Remember, this time around it's going to be a three-cornered contest in Chitradurga. Close election, Tippareddy is the sitting MLA from the constituency, but of course this is also one constituency where the turncoats could be the decisive factor. So Raghu Achar, the JDS candidate, his house being raided earlier today, and what has been found, as we just played out, is 58 lakh rupees in cash that was allegedly meant for distribution in the constituency.